Alright, y'all, what is up? Welcome into yet another day of picking baseball games. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Yesterday, guys, we went 3-2. We are on the uptick. We are getting a little bit better, but today is going to be a tough day. There were definitely some tough games. I was like, I could go this way, could go that way. I don't know, guys, stick around to see what those games are, and let's just hop right into it. Getting things started today, guys, we have the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Chicago Cubs. Eric Fetty is on the mound today against Javier Assad. I will be taking the Chicago Cubs today. The Cubs pulled out a big win against the St. Louis Cardinals yesterday. They came back from down 4-2 in the ninth inning against Ryan Helsley, who is making his case for the best closer in the nation. I always say it, I can't trust Javier Assad, but I don't know how Eric Fetty's going to do with his first start with the St. Louis Cardinals. I just like the Cubs with how they did yesterday. Our next game, the KC Royals taking on the Detroit Tigers. I will be taking the Tigers today. Tarek Skubal is on the mound today. He's insane. He's 12-3 with a 2.35 ERA against Cole Reagans, who is 7-7 with a 3.37 ERA. I just like the Tigers. You guys know I don't pick against Tarek Skubal, and Tarek Skubal has punched every single challenge in his way. The Royals are another good challenge, and I think Tarek Skubal handles it great, and the Tigers win today. Our next game, the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brandon Pfaadt is on the mound today against Luis Ortiz. Give me the Pittsburgh Pirates today. I know the Diamondbacks are playing very good baseball. Luis Ortiz, he is 5-2 with a 2.75 ERA. And Brandon Pfaadt, the Diamondbacks have lost his last 3 starts. Now, I know the Diamondbacks are playing exceptional baseball right now. They are playing very good baseball. They just swept the Nationals very handily. But I just trust Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz already had a start against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and he did really good. Too bad his bullpen blew it for him. But yeah, for that, I'll be taking the Pirates today. Our next game, the Milwaukee Brewers take on the Washington Nationals. My lock of the day right here. Frankie Montas is making his first start with the Milwaukee Brewers, and Jake Irvin, his last time against the Brewers, he got shelled, but you guys know Jake Irvin, he is looking for a bounce back. And with Frankie Montas, I don't think he's going to do bad. I also think he's going to do bad. I mean, Frankie Montas, he is facing a very heavy lefty lineup that is the Washington Nationals. They have so many lefties like James Wood and CJ Abrams, just name a few. But yeah, I just don't think it's going to go good for Frankie Montas today. And for that, give me the Nationals as my underdog pick of the day. Our next game, the Toronto Blue Jays take on the New York Yankees. We are swapping right to our lock of the day here. The Yankees are absolutely rolling right now. They are way off their cold streak. That ended a little bit ago. And with Jazz Chisholm on the Yankees, I believe they are 5-0, maybe 4-0. I don't know. It is one of the two. Jazz Chisholm has been insane. I'm going to be honest. I was so wrong about Jazz Chisholm going to the New York Yankees. So I said on my podcast, Epic 4 Sports Podcast, by the way, for Instagram and Spotify, that the downfall of Jazz Chisholm was him going to the Yankees, and that just has not been the case lately. And yeah, I think he's gonna continue to rake at Yankee Stadium with the short right field porch. And Marcus Stroman has a 1.2 ERA at Yankee Stadium. He is a hometown pitcher. For that, I'll be taking the Yankees as my lock of the day. Our next game, the Baltimore Orioles take on the Cleveland Guardians. Dean Kramer's on the mound today against Carlos Carrasco. I will be taking the Baltimore Orioles yesterday after losing bad 10-3. That just was not a good offensive performance. Their pitching just could not hold it down. But Carlos Carrasco has been getting very lucky with his 3 wins in the season. I don't think that ends at all today. Carlos Carrasco has been getting shelled lately. The Guardians have lost his last 3 starts. For that, I'll be taking the Orioles today. Our next game, the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Andrew Abbott's on for them. That is all you guys need to hear. I will be taking the Reds. The Giants did kind of take a selling approach on getting rid of Jorge Soler, which I disagreed with, because I think the Giants are definitely, they can make a playoff run. Like the NL is as weak as it's ever been, and I think the Giants could have made a run, but they traded off one of their hottest hitters at the time. So give me the Reds today. Our next game, the Miami Marlins taking on the Atlanta Braves. Valentini Bayoso is on the mound today for the Marlins. He's made 2 starts this season. He threw a 7-inning shutout against the Royals, and then he got shelled by the Red Sox. So very up and down. But then against Spencer Sketch-Wellenbeck, who did have some growing pains, but he is starting to find it. He has a 2 ERA in his last couple of starts. I think it goes good for Spencer Sketch-Wellenbeck. And the Braves, even though I say it, they're on a downfall, you can see that they are clearly on a downfall, but they keep finding ways to win baseball games. They won yesterday. I think they can win today. Our next game, the Boston Red Sox taking on the Texas Rangers. I will be taking the Rangers today. I'm just taking into account that the Red Sox suck on Friday nights, and Cutter Crawford, no less. He's a 6 ERA on Friday night baseball games. I don't think it's going to go good for Cutter Crawford against the defending champs. For that, I'll be taking the Rangers today. Sadly, that's just a case of I want to get picks right because we got to get back on track. Next game, the Rays take on the Houston Astros. Yusei Kikuchi is on the mound today. The Astros gave up such a big haul for him. We'll see how he does against Shane Baz. I think the Astros can win this game. I think the Astros right now are absolutely rolling. And Yusei Kikuchi, I think he's going to fit right into the Astros rotation. Yes, the Astros overpaid, but Yusei Kikuchi's going to fit right in to an Astros team that's trying to make a playoff run. Our next game, the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joe Ryan is on the mound today against Davis Martin for the White Sox. I will be taking the Twins today. Joe Ryan's been very, very good lately, and that's really all you need to hear. The White Sox I don't think they've won a game since... No, they haven't won a game since like a couple of games before the All-Star break. That is crazy. Our next game, the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Angels. Why is Tyler Anderson still here? I mean, if you're an Angels fan, how can you not be disappointed with the Angels trading Tyler Anderson? You could have got so much for him. But Paul Blackbird for the New York Mets. Layup, give me the Mets today. I know Tyler Anderson's been good, but the bullpen has been horrible for the Los Angeles Angels with them trading Carlos Estevez. I just don't think it's going to go good for Tyler Anderson. For that, give me the Mets. Our next game, the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Oakland Athletics. I will be taking the Dodgers today. Gavin Stone has been elite lately, 9-4 with a 3.34 ERA against Joey Estes, who threw a complete game shutout, and in his last 3 starts, he's a 6 ERA. Just has not gone good for Joey Estes, and for that, I'll be taking the Dodgers today. Next game, the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Diego Padres. Austin Gomber's on the mound today against Randy Vasquez. A layup, the Padres swept the Dodgers at home. I mean, it's probably what might happen in the playoffs again. But yeah, back to the game. Randy Vasquez has actually been pretty good lately. In his last 3 starts, he is 1-0 with a 3.2 ERA. He's definitely been better lately, and I think that continues today with a Randy Vasquez and Padres win. Last game of the day, we have the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. This is going to be a great game to watch. Tyler Phillips is on the mound today for the Philadelphia Phillies. In his 4 starts, he's 3-0 with a 1.8 ERA against Brian Wu, who is 4-1 with a 2.35 ERA, who's been nasty all season. I do like the Phillies. I think this game's going to come down to the 8th and 9th inning. I think both starters are going to throw 7 innings, and it's going to come down to the bullpen. And if that's the case, I just like the Phillies bullpen so much more. That will end today's session, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you go check out my IG at Big 4 Sports Podcast. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.